Okay, we're going to try this again. Take duo. Facebook Live. Here I am, Elisa Keaton, the founder of Revelation Wellness, because it's Tuesday, May 18th. And if you're on our email list, perhaps you saw. If you didn't, now you will know. There we go. That we have launched our signups for our 21 days of walking prayer. 21 days through the Songs of Ascent. Those are the 15 Psalms that the Israelites, God's people, would declare and sing and say as they journeyed to the temple 3 times a year to make their offerings to God as they went towards the temple. So we are going to get to do that for 21 days. So here's the deal. Hi, Christian. Awesome. Okay, tell me where you are as you're coming in. Let's do a little roll call for a minute. Yeah, it's working. My team is out there. We are over in Phoenix, Arizona right now, getting all kinds of content for you guys. A month ago, we told you that RevWell TV is now free. That is online, a library of online at-home faith-based workouts. You can go get your free account, a monthly calendar, beginner, advanced, over 500 workouts. So you can go to revelationwellness.org to get that for free. But right now, we have launched the signups for our 21 days of walking prayer. Hey, Megan. Hi, Christian. Hello, Margie. So they're the goodness just stacks on top of the goodness. If you don't have your free RevWell TV account, what you waiting for? It's completely free. Nothing else. Don't want anything from you. I just need your email in order to get you back into the portal and give you private access. But now, in the spirit of goodness begetting goodness, our 21-day walking program, we're not even calling it a challenge. We're not calling it a challenge. 1, you don't need more challenges. 2, walking, hopefully we don't see that as a challenge. Now, maybe for some of you, it will be to go on a 20-minute walk for 21 days, every day, a 20-minute prayer walk. A prayer walk where we're going to give you the intention, focus you, and honestly, it is about bringing the heart of prayer alive in you again, kind of in a discipline. Did you ever stop to think, hello, Emmy Lou, have you ever stopped to think, the creator of the universe, the God of all things, would like to hear from you, wants to talk with you, wants you to talk, tell him what's on your heart. But here's the thing about prayer, it's two-handed. 1 is to tell God of the good things that he has done. P.S. That is really good for our brain. Your brain was designed for love and optimistic thinking. It has been proven in little studies that when you think in line of love and optimistic thinking, you will, 1, have lower anxiety and depression, 2, higher immune response in your body, 3, creative solutions and resolve come to those who think within that framework. So when we go for a walk and pray, we are going to learn, I'm going to open up my heart. I'm going to open up my eyes. Yes, everyone can walk. I'm going to get a new perspective here. You know what we're really going to do for 21 days? For 21 days, we're going to take our eyes off of ourself. Listen, if you have been obsessing about your body, it's not good enough, or you've been neglecting your body because you don't think you're good, whatever it is, it comes back to us being about us. When we were made to know God, to be known by God, and make him known. That is truly your greatest design. And that's with love and optimistic thinking. The fact that your brain thinks that way is because you were designed that way by a God who is love and who is optimistic thinking. Did you know that in the unseen world, you can study the unseen world, it's called quantum physics. When you right now you can see this, but if you keep breaking me down, you'll get to the atom. I can study it under a microscope. And once you start to bust an atom in half, it is the unseen world. And in the unseen world, things get strange. Really strange. Go Google it yourself. But here's the truth about the unseen world. Faith, by which the substance of what has created the world, that there are no problems in that realm. There's no dead ends. There's no When you weigh something here on earth, 140 pounds is 140 pounds, because if you can touch it, taste it, see it, feel it, you can measure it. But when you go into the unseen world, you can't measure it. And the minute you try to measure it, it won't cooperate. So when you let the unseen world be the unseen world, anything is optional, anything is possible. This is why Christ could walk on water, heal the sick, go from one place, I'm on the water, now I'm on the shore. This is part of faith. It's supernatural naturally. So when we pray, we're going to get our mindset back into that for 21 days. And walking. Here's the thing. Walking, it's like this primal basic joy that we have, an ability that we have to move our body. If you can, you can. And listen, there are some people I know, you cannot go for a walk. Do RevWell TV free. We have chair workouts. We're thinking of something for everyone. So the 21 days of walking prayer is going to help revitalize your mind, your soul, get you back into good and optimistic love and thinking. That's what you were made for. So the signups are open now, and it is any donation amount gets you in. Any donation amount. We encourage $10 if you can. If you can get, here's how you should work giving in your life. Decide in your heart how much you will give, then give a little bit more. Decide in your heart how much you will give, and then go beyond your cynicism or your control and give a little bit more. People who can give a little bit more than what they have decided to give, that means that money does not own them, truly. And everything here, we are nonprofit, everything goes back out into the world to help us spread the gospel. So thank you for how you will make that possible. Here's what you will get. For 21 days, you are going to get a daily 20-minute audio MP3. You'll just push play. It'll come into your email. You'll just have to push it. If you're on your phone, put your earphones in. Bang, you're ready to go. You don't have to go to some page. You don't have to go anywhere. It'll come to your email day 1, day 2, day 3. Push play. Go for your 20-minute walk. Here's what it's not. A 20-minute jog. A 20-minute run. No, it's not even a 20-minute power walk. Just go for a walk. My subliminal hope and intention behind this is for those of you who are like me, go, go, go. If it doesn't close the ring, don't know if it counts. Like, we're prone to measure it. We're prone to measure today from yesterday and what we want control. You're letting go of control and you're just getting back to the joy of movement. And there is so much research about the benefits for our brain when we walk, not just exercise, that's a whole different thing, but just go for a walk. There were studies done where they took an elderly group, 2 elderly groups. One they were both in their 70s. One group didn't walk, they just did like talking and small grouping. Another group walked 3 times a week, I believe, for 30 minutes they were asked to walk. So 3 times a week. I'm asking you for 20 minutes every day. And they measured them at the end of a certain amount of time. I think it was maybe 8 to 12 weeks. The ones who went for a walk, just a walk, they lowered their chronological age down into their 60s. The benefits come. We were meant to move. And sometimes we overinflate what movement's supposed to look like. Let's just go for a walk. There's also a concept called NEAT, non-exercise aerobic thermogenesis. This means movement that isn't exercise. Look for opportunities in your day to get NEAT. For non-exercise activity thermogenesis, this means looking for opportunities to park your car, maybe not at the front row, further away, take the walk. Taking the stairs versus taking the elevator. Take the dog for a walk rather than just letting him out into the backyard to blow some steam off. It's just being intentional about, if I don't stir up my body to kind of move a little bit, I will just sit and do nothing. So I need to be more active, not aerobic, just active. Now, of course, when you go for a 20-minute walk, You are going to feel your heart rate go up a little bit. It's just but it's not about getting breathless. It's not about burning calories. It's not about closing the ring. It's not about any of that. And I am here to tell you, there's some of you who have obsessed, tried everything with your body. You have felt disappointed by it. You still feel frustrated by it. You do not need to train harder. You believe the lie that the next training trend is going to fix it. You just need to come back to the Lord with your heart and move your body in a humble, subtle, gentle act of, here I am, I'm going to seek your will. And it's fun that we're going to go through the Songs of Ascent. These are the songs that were sung by our forefathers in the faith, our foremothers in the faith, 3 times a year as they would journey to the temple to make their offerings. To the temple. The temple was the place where God could be found, and they would leave their homes in all the lands, the 12 tribes of God's people, and they would journey to Jerusalem. And as they went, they sang these songs. And when I say sang, it means they recited. And sometimes they said they did actually sing them. And here's the thing about the Songs of Ascent. It's Psalm 120 to Psalm 134, 15 Psalms, 120 to 134. And they're not all happy-go-lucky, life is great Psalms. They actually are songs that contend with, I have enemies. There are things that have come. I have feared the night. I fear the night now, God. All the things that we're working through, but yet they continue to take steps closer to the temple. And now here we are. The temple is right here. Right here. We have the temple is with us, but we got to clean some stuff out. You know what we need to get rid of? Exercise that feels like a have to. Exercise that has to count for something, like a calorie burn, otherwise it doesn't count. Moving our body to try and whittle down the shape of our body or gain some size. I'm not against any of that. Hear me. I do it. I have fun with it. But if I don't humble myself and take some interrupted pause, like attention shifts, then I will continue to do the same thing over and over and expect new results. So there you go. That is our heart behind the 21-day walking program. Anyone can do this and everyone can do this. So if you are the athlete of athletes and you're already working out and you're like, why would I do that? That sounds kind of stupid. It actually is trying to challenge you. But could you just do a walk that isn't a run? Could you do a walk that isn't about your calories? I need you to just unveil that a little bit and see what might be there for you as a blessing. I promise you it's going to bless you. And it's for those of you that you need a starting place. You need a place to begin. It is going to be the perfect place for you because we're just going to go for a walk at 20 minutes. We encourage you to do it at lunchtime, do it after dinner, maybe at sunset, early in the morning, at sunrise, just 20 minutes. This is why we're not going to give you a menu plan. We're not giving you food. We're not even talking food. We're not. You just don't need more conversation about that right now. You need to bring your heart back into you, the temple that is you, and then take it towards the Lord. And I'm positive you're going to have some movement. If you're looking for it, you will find it. Yeah, Carol calls it a therapy walk. 100%. Did you know too that evidence shows that if you go for a walk before you have to make a decision or do a board presentation or something where you've got, you got something, you're writing a book, you're stuck, whatever it is, or you got to do something scary. You're not sure what it is. You're stuck at a dead end. If you go for a walk and come back, people who go for walks find more creative ideas. And here's what I'm here to tell you. Your brain, it's half of your brain. I have a full brain, but I'm going to split it in half. Your hippocampus, little seahorse position. When you move your body, just move your body, which walking will do, and it's not for the workout, but just to go for the walk. Your hippocampus starts to get to work, pushing out some brain cells, because it's one of the 2 places that you create new brain cells. And it's also responsible for taking short-term memories and turning them into long-term memories. It's 100% connected to learning. And with an active hippocampus, as you are moving your body, blood flow is going to increase, but you're not trying to get a workout. If you go trying to get a workout, don't do this program. Please don't. It's just going to mess things up. You're doing this as like, I'm just going to enjoy walking because I can. Then the hippocampus gets active and alive, and then you're going to hear the prayers of God's people. You're going to be invited into prayer for your life, for the thanksgiving of God and who he is, for the praise and worship of him, because the gospel is not about us, it's for us, but not about us, it's about him. And your life was for that. That's what it's made for. But that'll work itself out. So as we do that, our hippocampus gets active and you will feel like a different person. And that's why people who go for a walk prior to having to make a big decision or do something that they feel uncertain about, or they're frustrated with their family, their kids. Remember I said your brain is made for love and optimistic thinking, love and possibilities. Instead of thinking dead end, you think new life. Something new can come of this. The Bible tells us that unless a seed goes in the ground and dies, unless your dream or your hope, sometimes things have to die. And often even very, very good things have to die so that resurrection can come. Something better and new can come. So when we walk, we're activating new places inside of us. Dream big, Tamara says. Yes and amen. Okay, so here's what I'm asking you to do. 1, hit share right now. There's about 60 some of you here. Will you hit share? Just hit share. You don't have to say anything. If you want to say, join me for this, great. Whatever you want to say, tag some people that should know, or you could encourage them that we're just going to walk. This is not a workout program. It's a therapy, body therapy, reset, anxiety, depression, fighting time together. We're going to take our worries of the wrong God and turn it into worship of the one God. Okay? Hey, Kelly. So hit share, help me get it out there, and tell as many people as you know, and any donation amount gets you in. We start on June 7th. Every day you'll get your 21 days of audio, and you will also get this community group that will be offered to you through our Facebook page, as well as we encourage you to try and find. We have Revelation Wellness coaches, we have Revelation Wellness instructors all around the world. So go to our website if you want to find an instructor that you could be in community with, be in accountability with. And the accountability here again is just like, I'm done doing things the world's way. I'm going to get simple. I'm going to do simple, easy to my brain. I'm not going to overcomplicate this. And I want accountability in that. Then find a Revelation Wellness instructor. And we start on June 7th. And that's it. I told you, any questions, go ahead and start putting them in the chat now. But no menu. I'm not going to tell you what to eat, because if I did, then you'd be thinking I want to lose some weight. I have enough confidence in the Spirit of God in you that as we start to walk and pray, it will all begin to overflow into other places. And actually, that is a true behavior nature for people, that when you choose, I forget what it's called, I wish I could remember it. I was just reading it the other day. I'm like, oh, I got to remember that. That when you begin one right decision, it begins to domino into more right decisions. When you begin to take one change, I'm going to change this one thing. I'm going to exercise my self-control in this one area. I'm going to walk for 20 minutes a day. Then that begins something else of like, well, I think I'm going to drink a little more water today because I went for that walk. Or, well, I think instead of having the fried chicken, I'll have the grilled chicken today. It's so kind of the Lord that is how we work. You make one good decision and like, I think all of heaven stands up and goes, let's get behind that. And then it pushes you into better and best decisions. So that's why we didn't go, well, let's give them food, because then we end up getting complicated and all the things that we think we should do. Okay. Starting a group, says Kristen. Can't wait. The timing is miraculous. Amen. Yes, you guys, get a group of friends together. This would be great too. If you're back at work in a work environment, lunchtime prayer walk, everyone. Lunchtime prayer walk, 20 minutes, in and out. Put on your headphones. You push play. Here's how you do it with a group. It's really fun. You all stand around your phones. You ready? And you go 3, 2, one bang, and you hit play together and you start walking. You're all hearing the same thing, just in your own devices. For 20 minutes, it'd be powerful. I have this vision of people all across America, the world, walking through the same prayers for those 21 days. I don't think it's ever been done before. So I need your help spreading this news around the world. It literally is reenacting. We are going to do this one big family road trip home. We're headed home. That's where we're going. Awesome, Roberta. You are so welcome. Starting a group. Yes. Awesome. Okay, this is the perfect way for me to re-enter movement. Yes, Carrie, and seek the Lord for how he wants me to move. Amen. Yes, Carrie, I believe that too. Timing for this is unreal. I have to have surgery on a hernia in July, and I want to be ready to pray through that time. Oh, goodness, that's going to be a power. Tessa, let me tell you this. I'm going to tell all of you this. Psalms of Ascent, the Psalms of Ascent, or the Songs of Ascent, or the Songs of Elevation. The songs of come higher, come higher, come higher. Because they actually, the Jerusalem, the temple would be a climb. You would have to climb to get to it. Starting my group today. Awesome. When I went to record the first, I get to kick off day one. It's me and two other fitness teacher gospel preachers. Between myself, Brian East, and Savannah Dyer. We're going to walk you through these Psalms. And I get to kick it off and I get to close it out. And I'm in between. So every third day you'll hear my voice. But I pushed play, and honestly, I started to go. I felt the presence of God fall upon my whole being. And I saw this is going to change things. Because he's not interested in you changing the shape of your thighs if you haven't contended for your heart. If you haven't conditioned your heart. And because this is just walking, I'm here to tell you, you're not going to become the best athlete because you went for a walk. I'm not interested in the best physical athlete, but we are in the mental and emotional and spiritual athlete. And we know in the kingdom, the way up is down. So instead of moving faster, harder, more, and better, let's go lower and take our movement in simple ways. Clean the slate. It's kind of a detox too in terms of what you think movement should be. And God's going to be glorified in tremendous ways, and I can't wait to be a part of it. So now you know, and I hope you will join, and I hope you will grab at least 2 or more friends, and we will start on June 7th. So you have 2 or 3 weeks to sign up, but don't delay. Go now and make your donation. Any donation amount gets you in. And remember, decide in your heart how much to give, and then give just a little more over that because you want to be free of anything that weighs you down, of anything that might master you. Your money, your body, your beauty, your marriage, your children, friends, co-workers, work, titles, all the things. Go just beyond what's comfortable. Now we've entered into the world of faith where things are multiplied and possibilities are endless. All right, you guys, video out feet walking. Help me with walking. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome, Megan. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. The link is up above. I'll be back in the next few weeks. You'll be hearing a lot from me on this because I got a lot to say and I don't want anyone left behind. And I cannot reach people that you can reach, so help me out. This could change everything for someone. I cannot tell you how I get I just got back from an event this weekend in person where I haven't seen people in a long time in person, people that are out there listening to the podcast, doing Rebel TV, and people that aren't instructors coming up to me and telling me how what we're doing here has saved them from suicide, depression, anxiety, has helped to rehabilitate them out of depression or any situation they've been in. One gal came out of prison with it and is getting her mind renewed because of that hippocampus that's at work, creating a new part of living for her, a new way of living. I love you, Megan. That's it. Peace out. Oh, by the way, if you give this feels like a little, and if you give $1,000 or more, you will be in my private Facebook group where on Saturdays, and it's tax deductible, the money does not come to me. It goes to the ministry to pay the bills. And you will be in my Saturday morning restorative stretch and meditation time on a Saturday. It's like 30 or 40 minutes on a Saturday that we will do together. If you miss it, you can come to the replay. All right, that's it. Peace out, Cub Scouts. We got a lot going on here in Phoenix, Arizona. Our whole team is here creating content for you for the next year coming up. Love you guys. Have a great day. Thanks for giving and thanks for sharing. Peace.